Now here's a special base. F of x equals e to the x. And e is a transcendental number which is approximately 2.72. It's actually a non-repeating decimal like pi. You know, they say pi is 3.14, but actually never repeats. It has a non-repeating decimal. And same with e. E is just a base. It's fairly close to 3, and guess what? It looks a lot like 2 to the x or 3 to the x. It has the same behavior. So if we know how to graph 2 to the x, then when somebody says, well, let's sketch e to the x, we got e to the x down. I always tell my students, you know, just think 2 to the x, and if they translate it or do anything with it, you're in good shape because you just think 2 to the x. Over here is the log base e. Notice it looks like the log base 2 or the log base 3. But this one has a special name. They call this ln x. So ln x is just base e, log, which is 2.72, and it pretty much, you can think of it as just the log base 2 if it helps. If you know 2 to the x and the log base 2, then you can just think of these graphs as the graphs to these two functions. Now these guys are inverses of each other, and when you get into problems where, you know, you have e to the 4x minus 7 equals 10. You know, you say, well, I got to solve for x, right? Well, you can take the natural log of both sides, ln of e to the 4x minus 7 equals ln 10. And guess what? This comes right, these cancel each other out, and you get 4x minus 7 equals ln 10. Now it's important to remember ln 10 is a number. It's the power to which you raise 2.72 in order to get 10, which is about, no, I don't know, 3, a little more than 3 maybe. It's a number a little more than 3 in your calculator. And this is a linear equation, and I simply go 4x equals log 10 plus 7, and x equals log 10, sorry, can you read that down there? Plus 7 over 4. So my answer, I'll write it up here in case you can't see it, is log 10 plus 7. I'll put this in parentheses so you can see this belongs to the log over 4. And that's the answer I got by solving it. Notice I got that by taking the log of both sides. And you can get this in your calculator, by the way. Put ln 10 plus 7, enter, and then divide it by 4, and you'll get your answer if you want an approximation for x there.